The healing that someone in the universal soul is pleading for is not going to be granted. Um, in this reading, it came up that the Most High is protecting an earth angel by leaving their nemesis unhealed, unable to recover. Okay. Now, three goddesses showed up in the reading to send a message both to the earth angel and possibly to the individual who is wanting to receive healing. There will be no healing for this person. So, without further delay, we're going to get into the reading. Welcome in, Collective. What's good, Collective? How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in and spending a little time with your girl. I appreciate you always. All right, y'all. Somebody's trying to delay a tower here. All right, I do have some cards out here. Um, this reading is kind of intriguing to me because I don't think I've ever had, not at the same time, coming out synchronistically. Three goddess energies, okay, are showing up for this reading. This reading feels like it has something to do with divine justice. Sacred justice is being issued. The scales are being balanced here. Now we have Oya showed up first. Okay. So you could be a daughter of Oya, you could work with Oya. But she's showing up with uh Oshun. So she's showing up with her sister. Okay. They're all sisters, but still, you know what I mean. This is the high and the low. Okay. It feels like somebody is about to kind of be washed away, like a flood gate has been opened. And unfortunately, it feels like it is against someone because both Oya and Oshun are in this rageful energy pulling on the Medusa, our good sister Medusa energy. Okay. So change. All right. Change is here. The scales are being balanced. Now I'm picking up a strong energy that someone is in communication. And what are they communicating about? They're communicating about a need to be healed, a need for healing. Someone could be praying, someone could be doing rituals, someone could be asking for ancestral help, okay, ancestral protection from something, or consulting orishas or anything of that nature, okay? But they're asking for healing. They're needing a healing. So this communication card is really giving me that somebody's like trying to bargain with God or they're trying to plead with God. And I use the term God loosely, okay? Because this does feel like somebody that is spiritual minded, not necessarily, religious, but you can still, call the goddesses and gods. It doesn't take anything away from them. But nevertheless, we have joy, and this is the conflict. The conflict is that they took joy in something. They took joy in being in conflict with someone else, with something else. They either partnered with something or made an allegiance with something, okay? Or offered offered their essence to something if they would be able to gain some sort of maybe survival, okay? If they could survive something. So they took joy in something here because this joy is showing up in the conflict position. The change here is that now they are being hunted and haunted by something. Okay? Deities, spirits, daemons, angels, don't know. It doesn't really matter because the order has come down from the Most High for this person to be brought in to justice. Okay? Um, what we have here showing up as the outcome, and when I was pulling the lead cards for this message, I sat with it before I pulled these last two cards, and I was like, is this somebody like transitioning, like what's going on? And so I did my shuffle, and I got alchemy and grief. Okay, so this is the outcome of someone's situation, is going to alchemize itself in a way that's going to cause grief. Somebody is going to transition because they took pleasure in whatever it was that they were doing that have put them in this position. Okay. Now we're going to clarify. Somebody feels exhausted, they're very tired. All right. They also may be feeling blocked, south node energy, shadowy, dark energy. Okay. So they're very exhausted. They're very exhausted here. But this is justice. And this is a tower. Wow. Four strong cards. A tower is coming. Okay. A tower is coming. I want you to see the lightning on this card. And I want you to see the lightning on this card. Okay. There is a tower that's about to strike somebody. But whoever this is going to balance out some sort of scales here. Okay. It's going to balance out some sort of scales here. All right, Spirit, let's clarify communication. Clarify communication. Knight of Cups. This is definitely giving me a hastiness. This is giving me um somebody's okay. Somebody's trying to love bomb the most high. Somebody's trying to love bomb their spirit team. Somebody's trying to love bomb them. Like they need something from them now. So they're rushing in to communicate with the spirits. Maybe the spirits that they may have had some affiliation with and some rapport with in the past. But this is giving me prayer. This is giving me supplication, right? Knight of Cups, emotional energy, communicating something very emotionally. Tell me more about what they're communicating. Okay, I got three here, so let me see. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Recovery. And the Two of Swords in the reverse. This is kind of giving repentance. Somebody's wanting to recover. This is giving repentance. Somebody's repenting or pleading or bargaining. They want to recover here. They do. So clarify the wounded healer spirit. The Sun in reverse. An individual in the universal soul could be feeling like they are surrounded by darkness. That they're surrounded by darkness. There's a betrayal here. Ten of Swords. And they definitely want something to come to an end. The darkness. They could be definitely doing some sort of ritual or doing some sort of work to receive recovery, to receive healing. But they're not going to receive that healing, even though they're doing the work to do so. So this definitely could be rituals. This could be, trying to alchemize energy. This could be going to seek someone for spiritual baths. This could be talking to a priest. This could be going to church. This could be anything, okay? But they're definitely wanting to get some sort of healing here. They're wanting the darkness to end. The Fool. Tell me more. Yeah. Mm. The Magician in the reverse. Dang. This is a fall from grace. This is a fall from grace. Um, the magic that they're doing to get out of some sort of to get out of some sort of turbulent waters is not going to work. I was going to say karmic waters. That's why I was like like karmic waters. Never said that before. Don't know what that means, but it makes sense. Uh, because we have two water spirits here. Ooh, troubled waters, calmer waters is what I was trying to say. to get into calmer waters is not manifesting. They definitely could be trying to use some sort of spiritual gifts that they no longer have, to bring about healing, so they can delay some sort of tower. Okay. So a fall from grace. Somebody feels like they kind of, they're in an abyss, like in the deep. Spirit said is exactly where they are. Tower here. We have the reverse star, and we have the lovers. Wow, they've been separated from their star. Ooh, child. What did they do, honey? The reverse Wheel of Fortune is here again. And now we have the Five of Swords. So someone realized that they self-sabotage something, which is why they may not be healing. They're not able to gain healing. Clarify joy. Now, this is the conflict. Three of Wands. Strategy. Delegation. Someone, it landed on the Oshun card. Someone could be trying to maybe make offerings to Oshun. They could be visiting the ocean, maybe going to the beach. You know what I'm saying? Trying to communicate with Oshun, trying to, get her to assist them in some kind of way. But this is also telling me that they took joy and maybe executing some sort of strategy to bring conflict to someone. Wow, flip the deck over and we got the Seven of Swords here. So this is deceit. This is strategic. Oh, wow. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody definitely betrayed their own lineage and their own legacy. Mm-hmm. Two of Pentacles. They mishandled it. They betrayed. It landed on the Two of Swords. They betrayed their own legacy and their own lineage. Clarify the survival showing up in the change position. Now that fell out weird. I'm gonna put it back. That was the Empress, but it fell out all kind of crazy. So let's see. Survival. There's like, it's like this high tide. It's like, but it's like something like a tsunami is about to just kind of like wash over somebody. Survival. Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is wounded healer energy as well. They're being hunted and haunted. So they're trying to get out of something. They're trying to survive something. They're trying to be healed in some kind of way. They're making an offering, but it's being ignored. They're for sure making an offering. Judgment. Sheesh. Break in communication. The Most High is not hearing the Emperor with a reverse Empress. Dang. Self-sabotage. Burdens. They burdened their path. They cut their path short. Clarify alchemy and grief showing up in the outcome position, Spirit. A wish fulfillment will not be granted. Something will be perfected. Something will be accomplished. Something is, this wish fulfillment is like the lack thereof, the healing that someone is not going to get. No matter what kind of work they do or how many rituals they do, it's not going to work. It's a no for some sort of conflict, some sort of conflict. Six of Wands in the reverse, 10 of Cups, failure. Spirit says that is the truth. Page of Swords, that is the truth. This is a lesson, but this is more than a lesson. The lesson has been learned, the test given, and somebody failed. Somebody failed. Tell us why. Let me get another deck. What is this about? Why is this happening? Is this the one I want to use? Yeah, I think. Why is this happening to this individual, Spirit? Why is this happening? This could be someone's family member, somebody that you really cared about. Actual money, actual money, okay? Could be about an inheritance, could be somebody tried to attack someone over some money. Tell me more. This could have to do with money. Conflict. This is payback for some sort of conflict. This is their payment for the conflict that they participated in, that they initiated towards somebody. Tell me more. A mature man is here. Change. Abuse. So this could be a mature man that is the one going through this, that will not be able to receive healing for the abuse that this man has been sending towards somebody. Have a health concern here. Something is about to fail. Yeah, definitely. Actual money. Community. Community. Who is this community? Healer. This person is supposed to be a healer over a community. This person spent money with the community or is going around paying healers, seeking out healers, or sought out a healer, a community of healers, a whole lot of healers. Earth angel here. Awaken. Oh. Somebody in the collective. I feel like this is you, collective. You may have been a karmic feminine at one time when this person started attacking you, but then you went through an awakening. Or maybe they thought you were karmic and didn't realize that you were an awakened earth angel. Okay? Take how it reverberates. Tell us more. Conflict. Conflict, spirit. Thank you. We have high honor in reverse and emotional pain. Whoever this earth angel is, you dishonored this individual. This individual dishonored an earth angel. Whoever this earth angel is, they outrank this person or these people. Jealousy. They caused emotional pain through the conflict that they created or that they sent towards an earth angel. Clarify, mature man. Bothered. Child. Uh-oh. Somebody been bothering this child. Somebody been bothering this person since they was a child. Somebody been bothering somebody's children, all because you want to get to an earth angel. This could be the father of an earth angel, that this father has been bothering you since you were a child, has been doing things against you since you were a child. Mm. Ancestors. Somebody has upset the ancestors. That landed in between healer and emotional pain. Expectation. Mature woman. Clarify abuse. Somebody is also a child of the Orishas. Okay, so it could be either you're a daughter or a son of Oya. Okay, you could work with Medusa or Oshun. But there's an ancestor here. And it could be a bloodline ancestor as well, right? Like, a grandmama or auntie or something of that nature. Because I did see mature woman. I didn't take it out, but I saw it. Okay. So this child is loved by these ancestors here. We have a karmic masculine. So this is a father who showed up to a child as a karmic masculine. Okay. Clarify abuse. Abuse. Or this is a karmic masculine that a feminine earth angel has a child with. Okay. Take that, how that reverberates. Abuse. We have twin flames showing up in reverse, and we have third party. Hmm. I slam these cards way too hard. I hope it's not irking y'all, because it's definitely irking me. Surprise. Surprise. There's a surprise here. Somebody's a third party. Somebody's the abuse, it seems to separate someone from their from harmony and balance of their masculine and feminine aspect, basically to get in the way of their path, okay, to get in the way of their destiny. Now, this could honestly be a twin flame couple that somebody's wanting to get in the way of as well. My son cooking. That smells good. I almost want to pause it and tell him to cook enough for me. What is he cooking? Mm. Okay, what is this surprise? Because that's kind of throwing me off. What is this surprise, spirit? A love offer. Somebody didn't, and it landed on the Ace of Cups. In the reverse as well. So this is about somebody. This definitely could be someone's ex in that regard. Okay, but it could also be a parent, a family member, somebody who felt like they had fathership or control over an earth angel or two earth angels here. I don't know, but there's a love offer here. Clarified health concern occupation as the outcome. Mentally unstable, mentally, emotionally stable. Divination. You were told the truth before you did something because somebody got a reading on somebody. This definitely has something to do with family. Somebody's been doing readings on someone and they were already told who this individual was, or who these two people or this earth angel was. And that's why the healing is not coming through, and the work you did is not coming through. The earth angel is still out here single, sexy, and successful. Wow. And somebody is being locked away. That's all you did through all that manipulation. Whoever this was, that's all they did, collective. If you're the earth angel, that's all they did, is they manipulated themselves into a spiritual imprisonment and possibly a physical transitioning. Okay, a physical transitioning. They cannot. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, they cannot receive healing. Where did that card go? They cannot receive healing because is them remaining unhealed is somebody's protection. They can't compete, they can't fight with you, they can't cause problems with you as long as we keep them behind these here spiritual bars here. Queen of Swords. Tell me to clarify the Queen of Swords. Mm. Somebody, this earth angel could have called judgment on someone. We have a star seed, divine masculine. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Faith, manifestation. Okay. This Queen of Swords, ice. Oh, okay. This Queen of Swords, divine masculine, male or female. Okay. Trying to get away from using the word divine. This Queen of Swords, sacred masculine, male or female, is a starseed. This could be the other half of this twin flame. They are the ones that have called for assistance from whoever this is. And this Queen of Swords, sacred masculine, could also be the child of this mature man in some capacity. Whether this is, in some capacity, it could be a great uncle for all I know, but someone that is deemed as, a father figure in some regard, or a ex partner. But it says mature man, so it could be LGBT community all through the reading, all through any reading, to be honest. Okay, um, take it how it reverberates. But this Queen of Swords, sacred masculine, is the star seed that has been seeking for something to manifest to bring the conflict between themselves, their twin flame or their soulmate, their sacred partner, and this individual who's kept trying to get in the way or was getting in the way. So there will be no healing for this person who was getting in the way because they're not a nice person, is what I heard Spirit say. You're not a nice person. Okay. And you wouldn't be a nice person in the future either. So it's almost like somebody's pleading for a healing now as if they're gonna just like them not getting healing is the only way for this to be rectified. Them either being on their deathbed, them being too broke to go do spell work or buy spell work, them being homeless or whatever this is going on with them. But I do believe this is physical transitioning. Them being at death's door is the only way, because even in the future, this person was going to continue evil lying, going to continue calling in certain spells and stuff like that and speaking over folks' relationship and shit. Okay. It was going to continue to happen. They were not going to come to y'all know what I'm trying to say. They were not going to walk away from something. This Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is the protection. I can't make it up. This is the protection coming from these Orishas that are here to support this rising star and to bring in the karma that is due. Okay? And we have divinity here. This is a divine being, two divine beings. Two divine beings. Let's get some reality check here. Let's see what's the hard truths. Humiliation. Somebody misread the signs. Tell us more, Spirit. Hard truths for this individual that has decided to not leave two people alone. Pride. Ego is obstructing your progress and building walls where there could be bridges, make it difficult to accept help or admit wrongdoing. Humility opens the path to true connection and understanding, and pride goeth before destruction. Pride leadeth to destruction. Okay? Tell us more. What is the hard truth here? Ancient history, destruction. Something's over, something's old, something's outdated, bad vibes. You wish things were different, but the past cannot be altered. Focusing on present is more productive and will support the changes you wish. And also, someone's still in there. You're in your pride. They're in their pride. They're still prideful. Presently, still prideful. Presently, bad vibes. This situation has unfavorable energy. Pay attention to subtleties within your body and proceed with caution if you must. Bad attitude. Your attitude is adding fuel to the fire. Adjust your mindset to positivity to achieve the desired outcome. This is the past. Bad vibes, bad attitude, all out of pride. What's the hard truth here? Blind spot. So this bad attitude and this bad vibes and this pride left you with a blind spot, left someone who decided to come against two earth angels, two star seeds. It left you with blind spots. Your limited perspective is causing you to miss important details. Expand your view and seek input from trusted sources for what you may be overlooking. One more or two more. Irresponsible and naive. Dreading the responsibilities that come with achievement is sabotaging your progress. Confront your fear and start welcoming the potential for success. Naive, you're seeing things the way you want them to be, not the way they actually are. Face the truth with eyes wide open. Someone was irresponsible in the way that they confronted some other issue that they had. They were irresponsible and naive. Anything else, Spirit? All right, collective. I think this is it. Thank you so much, guys, for vibing out with me, for tapping in with me, stopping by. I appreciate you always, Starseed family, Soul Tribe. You know what I mean? Love you guys. To all of my new viewers, if this is your first time stopping by, welcome in officially. Okay. I hope that you will hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I'm back with another message. And I hope that you will come back and spend some more time with me, okay? I greatly appreciate that. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. You'll see my link to take you to my website where you can book, okay? When you get there, scroll down halfway through the page and you will see two steps to make sure that you get your reading back in a timely fashion. Complete both of those steps, all right? All right, fam. Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. And I will see you guys on the next one, okay? Peace.